I'm Eric Johnson, and I lead the agribusiness underwriting team here for Nationwide on the Des Moines campus. I've been with Nationwide for 17 years.
I'm Erin Cummings, and I lead the Farm and Ranch underwriting organization at Nationwide. I've been with Nationwide almost 16 years.
We have around 3,500 associates, and a lot of them have a deep connection to 4-H.
Nationwide has a long history of involvement in agriculture. The company was formed by a group of farmers that needed better auto insurance. We also have a long history of supporting organizations like 4-H. Nationwide's partnership with 4-H dates back to 1981 and maybe even previous to that, where we dedicated associate time and volunteer hours. We also were involved in the Camera Corps and recently have continued to increase that financial support.
My connection to 4-H is a little bit unique. For the past 6 years, up until the fall of last year, I was a trustee on the board. Saw the evolution of 4-H over the last 6 years, an amazing ride. We all were very proud to see the 4-H program continue to grow and prosper.
I was active in 4-H as a youngster. I was part of the Green Bay Gophers in Clark County, Iowa. My grandfather gave me 2 ewes, and those ewes were the seed stock for then what went on to be my project through 4-H. Also did a lot of what we call the static exhibits now.
My wife was a 4-Her. She was a Peppy Pal in Page County. One of her finished projects is still a piece of furniture in our home today. In fact, my socks are in that project, so I think about it often as I get ready for work every day.
My daughter is a Clover Kid. We're just starting out in the Clover Kid experience. She took her first static to the fair last year. I think about a lot of things that I learned. So those early leadership skills, completion of a project, even just how you talk about your project. So a lot of those skills I wanted to make sure she had the opportunity to experience, but also the fun side of things too.
I think 4-H is important for the young people of Iowa because it gives them direction. It teaches them those life skills that are so important to learn at an early age.
4-H was definitely part of my career choice, laying the groundwork for that fondness of agriculture. I never really thought I'd land in insurance, but that really provided me the opportunity to work for a thriving ag company in metropolitan Des Moines, but still be within a very short commute to the family farm.
When I look at someone who has 4-H on their resume, I'm probably looking at somebody who has strong leadership skills, has strong communication skills, and strong collaboration skills. 4-H does a wonderful job preparing those folks as they grow into adulthood to be part of our family. Making these investments in the youth will mean that Nationwide continues to grow and prosper.
We also contribute financially to 4-H in general. We see great opportunities for young students. When we think about the core mission of 4-H and STEM and ag and healthy living and civic engagement, it's a great program that brings all of those items together.
You know, when I look at the future of America, and if we ever feel like we're on the wrong path, I invite you to spend time with a 4-Her. Because if you see our future, you see it through the eyes of a 4-Her, this country is in great shape. That's why we support 4-H, because we see that.
I think we're at a very interesting place in 4-H and ensuring that we're looking ahead and keeping on pace with the advances in STEM and agriculture and civic engagement and even healthy living. The future is definitely bright for 4-H. I see a lot of expansion into areas that maybe 4-H hadn't been in the past.
The youth of Iowa have an organization that they can count on to develop their leadership skills. All I can say is the future is so bright with the State of Iowa 4-H Foundation. I'm so proud to be part of that team.